Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annabelle. How are ya? How you doing? What is it? How you doing? How you doing? How are ya? I'm so glad you're here. Today's video is going to be so fun because we are going to be trying out Amazon clip-on bangs. They're looking a little scary, but let's just jump right into this. Over on my Instagram, I posted a little tutorial on a look I did with this pair of clip-on bangs, and so far it has 18.4 million views, which is literally insane. So I figured, you know what? Let's do a whole YouTube about it because it seems to be hitting home with you guys. Both of these pairs of bangs I got from Amazon. They are both linked on my Amazon storefront. This one is a dark brown shade. It kind of has an auburn tinge to it. This one is a lighter copper shade that I slightly toned down using my Christoph Robin warm chestnut hair mask. But you could also use the auburn DP hue hair mask. Whatever you have, you can slightly change the tint of these depending on what your hair color is. If you have brown hair, black hair, blonde, you'll probably find a match easier, but as a redhead it was a little bit tricky. But both of these are linked, and like I said, you can kind of play with the color a little bit with some leave-in conditioners and masks. So today I'm going to be using this pair of bangs, and I'm going to show you how I style them because if you can see, it's been in my drawer and it's a little bit wonky. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take a spray bottle and wet these down. Brush it through and make sure it's evenly saturated. Okay, you can use a blow dryer round brush, whatever you have. I'm going to take my Dyson Airwrap with the round brush attachment and just blow dry these smooth, and then I'll show you how I set them. Okay, those got a nice little soft bend in them, but what I'm going to do to fully set the shape is take a large roller and just wrap the hair around this just for a few minutes. You can do this maybe before you do your makeup, whatever, but just to get it set. I'm going to start with these ends. Take the bangs and kind of just wrap it around. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then usually I will just set it on a flat surface so it can just sit like that. And for this hair look, the first one is going to be an updo. So you can start with your hair in a high ponytail like this. But I am actually going to join my front pieces back to the ponytail because we almost don't really want any of our hair in this base, just so we can clip the bangs and they can look as natural as possible. Clip-on bangs were a new discovery for me from my cousin and her daughter. They had the cutest pair and I just had to buy. I used to cut my bangs all the time and I would grow them out, hated them, loved them, cut them again. It was this constant cycle, and these clip-on bangs have changed the game for me because it allows you to have fun styles without the commitment. So I would definitely recommend, if you're thinking about cutting your bangs, get them. If you like bangs but don't always like them, definitely buy them, and they're super fun and cheap. All right, so while the bangs set, we're going to take our hair into almost like a little loop like this. So I'll show you like that, and we're going to secure that with a ponytail and kind of almost make it into like a little bit of a messy bun. And then we're just going to take these extra hairs and we're going to kind of just twist them and pin them in fun ways around the bun. This kind of creates a messy bun, but also can be a little bit more sleek if you're going to an event or have something fun coming up. I kind of like the little tails out. It gives it some character. I'm just going to slightly spray it in place. We've got this like funky little messy bun. Whatever you do, the first look, usually putting it up is the easiest. Okay, our bangs are fully cool, so we're going to take them out of the roller, and as you see, it gave it a nice little bounce. And all we're going to do, there's this tiny little clip it, and you kind of start to visualize where you want their bangs to fall. I like them to be a little above the eyebrow. So I'm going to clip, slide, and then snap. And after seeing, I'm like, okay, I think that's a little bit too high, so I'm going to unclip it and bring it a little bit more forward. These little pieces are great for blending, but I actually feel like when I do an updo, I prefer to pin them back, and it almost disguises the bang a little bit more. So I'm going to grab that while leaving down the shorter pieces take it straight back, just like that, and then bobby pin and do the same thing to the other side. It adds a fun little nice tail, which kind of matches our overall bun look. And as you see, we literally have the quickest, easiest way to disguise and blend in clip-on bangs. The closer the match is, the better it will be, but if your bangs come in and they are a little bit too shiny or anything like that, I always recommend spraying some dry shampoo on them because it makes it a little bit more matte. I'm just gonna do a little hairspray just so they stay in place. And we've got the cutest little updo using clip-on bangs with no commitment. I'm gonna show you one other way to wear it that I like to do when I'm wearing it down. But again, you can play around with it, have fun. I think this is gonna be a massive trend moving into this year just because people love bangs, but they don't wanna commit. So this is the final look. Okay, so now my hair is back down and we're gonna try and disguise these bangs as much as we can while keeping most of our hair down. I do find they look the most natural. My hair's up just because in case there's a color match issue, you can't really tell, but it's not too bad. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna start by clipping these in again. I think I'm gonna go somewhere like that. And I'm gonna leave some of the pieces that come with the bangs out, but I'm gonna take some of them back. So I'm gonna grab some of them, some of the face ring pieces, and kind of separate it like that, moving some of the bang piece back, but leaving some of it down, and then doing the same thing on the other side. It kind of just blends the two colors together then, and it'll be less noticeable that the shades are different. And what I like to do is just like a half up, half down, whether that's like a ponytail, a braid, whatever you like, but I'm just gonna pull it back, pull out some more of these face rimming pieces, make sure some of the bang pieces are going backwards. As you can see, you can obviously see where the clip is, but it kind of just blends in a bit more when you're mixing the two hair together. I am gonna grab some of these pieces and actually take these back. Okay, I'm kind of liking the way that looks. So now all I'm gonna do is just take a claw clip and secure it in the back. I'm just gonna do a half up, half down with the claw clip. And then sometimes to make it just a little bit softer, I kind of pull those pieces just down like that. Okay, and that is my second favorite way to wear my clip-on bangs. You could go ahead and curl your hair, straighten it, whatever you want. But as you can see, the blend's pretty good. You always could kind of tuck that behind your ear if you want to get some of that hair out of your face. I think it's just really important to leave some face framing, especially when you're leaving it down, just to blend it all together. But this is the final look. The bangs look so cute. I feel like this is Girl Next Door vibes from a movie. And it was just super easy to pin half of it back with a claw clip to really show off our fake little clip-on bangs. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was super short and easy and fun, but I couldn't keep myself from telling you about these clip-on bangs. They come in so many colors. I'll have the ones linked that I use, so definitely go buy a pair. They turned out way better than I was honestly ever anticipating they would. So I love y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a great week wherever you're watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!